If someone had told me to develop these 3 skills before studying law, I would be in a much better position than I am right now. And you don't even need to have any background on studying law in order to have these skills. Number 1 is learning to type faster. Most of my exams are done online, and 50% of them are word questions. They literally expect you to write an essay within 3 hours. My 30 words per minute ass was not having it on my first year. And number 2 is learning how to write better. You don't need to learn how to write a case brief, but it is important to learn how to write point first. So for example, instead of writing on October 3rd, she wore a red dress, you would say she wore a red dress on October 3rd if the topic is about the red dress. And I know it sounds simple, but these are literal topics that we covered during our legal writing class. Another tip I have regarding writing is learning to summarize your points. I have no idea why teachers in high school expect their students to write like 3,000 words on a topic that doesn't need 3,000 words. But one thing that we learned in law school is that using less words to summarize a case is actually a lot harder than being able to write like 10 pages about one case. I promise you that no prof has the time to read 10 pages when it can be condensed into 3 pages. In law school, we use the FILAC method, which is the facts, issues, law, application, and conclusion. You could ignore the law part for now, especially if you're not in law school, but I highly suggest focusing on the other parts such as facts, knowing your issues. For law, you can replace that with a principle. It could be like a baking principle or anything of the sort that can get you to practice. Learn how to use AI the right way. So here are a few things that I would and would not use AI for. I would use AI for generating ideas. I would use AI for taking down notes. I would also use AI for studying. However, I would not use AI for writing simple emails, writing the entire essay for me. You can use AI to generate ideas for your essay. Don't make AI write the essay for you. Have some authenticity. Do not rely on AI to summarize cases for you. And for this one, I'm specifically talking about ChatGPT. I have tried it, I have tested it, it just doesn't work. There are facts that are going to be missing, there are things that are going to be incorrect. So do your research and readings and don't just rely on ChatGPT. Lastly, learn how to study and manage your time better. You're going to be expected to read around 300 to 500 pages worth of readings. I'm not talking about a fiction book, I'm talking about legal readings. Because with that amount of reading, it's really easy to fall behind in law school. So please, please, please do yourself a favor. Learn to prioritize. That is my makeup look for today. Time to do some assignments.